recently I had reviewed their foundation and their concealer, and they reached out to me and sent me this huge box of goodies. I was so excited and so appreciative. There's so much good stuff in there. I've heard about Wander Beauty over the last couple months. I've used their eye masks several times. These are the gold eye masks. These are my absolute all-time favorite eye masks. But I really hadn't used a lot of their makeup. I did get like a mascara and like a boxy charm, and I kind of go into that later on in the video how I felt about when I first used it. When I was recently on Sephora, I seen that they launched this foundation. This is the Nude Illusion Liquid Foundation. So I went ahead and reviewed it and really fell in love with the formula. I have a full review on that, but it kind of intrigued me about the brand. Their brand is designed for those who travel a lot. What I also like about the brand is they are free of parabens, synthetic fragrance, mineral oil, cruelty-free. Like, they really take a lot of pride in the ingredients in the products. So for those of you guys out there who are vegan or gluten-free, there are many products in their line that are gluten and vegan free. So definitely go to their website and check out which products are a part of their vegan free category and what products are a part of the gluten free category. Just for those of you guys that out there that stuff is very important to you, they do have that in this line, which is pretty awesome. The other thing that I want to say is that if there's anything in this video that I use that you are interested in, now I know that they are for sale on Sephora, but if you want to buy any of the products, you can go to the actual Wander Beauty website, which I will put a link in the description box down below. But you can actually go to their website, and if you enter like your email or whatever to get on their like subscription list, you can get a 15% discount code. It's not my code, don't get me wrong, it ain't my code. None of this video is sponsored. I bought a few of these items myself, and the other items were sent to me, but this code is for you guys. They're just giving you 15% off for becoming a part of the subscription, and like, you know, how you get like email alerts and stuff like that. So if there's anything in this video that kind of piques your interest and you want to try, make sure that you buy it from the Wander Beauty website so that you can get the 15% off. So before I jump into the video, I just want to say thank you to Wander Beauty for sending me this package. I really appreciate it. As always, just because this product was sent to me does not mean that I'm not going to give you guys my full honest opinion. I can buy my own makeup. It's very appreciative when people send it to me, which just makes it easier because I can maybe spend my money on something else. But all of my opinions will always be my own. It will never favor a brand. It will always favor my personal opinion for you guys. I just want to let you guys know that up front. I don't receive a lot of PR, but when I do, I'm very appreciative of it. So thank you so much to Wander Beauty for sending this to me. So without further ado, let's jump right into the video. I found some really good, awesome products. I'm so excited to share it with you guys. So let's jump right into the video. Let's get into playing with all of the goodies that are inside of this box. He sent over this. This is the Take Flight Skincare Discovery Kit. So I love these masks. I don't know if you guys have received these like in a boxy charm or one of your subscription boxes, but these are eye masks and I love them under the eye. These are one of my favorite brands of under eye masks, just FYI. This is a face oil, GlowAhead Face Oil. I'm all about a face oil. It has this unique dropper where it kind of controls how much oil comes out of it. I don't know if you can see that, but it kind of, you know, just lightly drops down, which is nice. I love a good skin oil. I really do. Now, some people have, you know, may think that my skin is oily, but it's because I don't have a filter on my camera and the light reflects off my skin. So that is one reason why maybe my skin looks oily. But in real life, my skin is not oily. Like, I have more dry skin than oily skin. And they also sent me their beauty sponge. So this is their Wander Cushion. Now, let me just say, this one feels pretty similar to the one from Morphe. And I love the one from Morphe. In fact, I like the one from Morphe more than I do a beauty blender. I like the squishy feeling of it. So I have a feeling I'm gonna really like this sponge. I'm gonna go ahead and just pull some of this. So this is how it is. It's in a little squeezy tube. And as you can see, that just blends out super fast. And it's so good. It's like full coverage. I would say it's on the lower end of the full coverage. So it's just above a medium coverage, but it's not like a full coverage. But you can build it to a full coverage. I recently reviewed this foundation and I really liked it. It does work really well with my skin. What I like about this foundation the most is I don't feel like I have makeup on. So I don't feel like I have anything on my skin, and you really can't see it sitting on my skin. It blends into the skin really nice. Now I'm just gonna kind of blend out the rest of this with the sponge. And so far I like the sponge. I definitely like this better than a beauty blender. As much as I love the foundation, I didn't love the concealer as much. Now I'm super picky with my concealer, and my concealers need to be like on top of it. Like, my concealers need to be amazing. And this one's not bad, but I have others in my collection that I like more. But this is a matte stick, so this is what you would use to cover up your dark circles, do the coverage that you need. And then on this side, it has an illuminating formula. So this is like something that you would put like maybe right here to kind of, you know, highlight some of the cheekbone. It's more of an illuminating type concealer, but I have noticed the best way for me to get this to work is to tap it out with my finger, then go over it with a sponge to kind of pick up any of the extra product. It's just not my favorite. It is one of their best sellers. So, you know, we're all different. You know, I'm not saying that it's bad, but I am saying it doesn't work as good for me. That's just what it is. Now they sent me over this powder foundation, and truthfully, I don't use powder foundation that much, but I want to show you guys what it looks like. So this is in the shade medium, and this is one of their best sellers. They are well known for this product right here. So it does have a nice little sponge on it, and then it kind of has this little plastic piece that goes over the product. I'm not going to give an opinion on this, you guys, because I don't use powder foundations. So I'm really not going to give a opinion on this. I'm not the best to review it because I don't use powdered foundations. Okay, now they did send me something for my brows, and it looks like it is a brow pencil. So there's a spoolie on one end and the pencil on the other. This is in the shade Blonde, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to use it. My daughter will be able to use that shade though. But I'm going to try it. I'm going to go off camera, finish my brows, and then I will try the pencil, and I will let you guys know how I feel about it. The thing I do like about it already is that the pencil is super teeny. I have teeny brows, and so I need the pencil to be little to create those real hair-like strokes in the brows. So I'm gonna go ahead, go off camera, finish my brows, and I'll be right back. The pencil didn't work out for me because the shade was wrong. However, I could tell that the formula is nice. That's what the shade looks like. That's Blonde. It's not too waxy. It draws nice. I am gonna give it to my daughter because she wears the shade Blonde. So that's awesome. We don't have a bronzer, which is totally fine. So for bronzer, I'm gonna go ahead and throw this on. This is from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Film Star Bronze and Glow palette. It looks like this. I'm just gonna go ahead and use the bronzer and bronze up my face for a second because I'm looking a little bit dead. Need to bring some life to the face. There is a blush in here. This is called On the Glow Blush. This is called Bear. So that's what that looks like. Ooh, that's kind of pretty. Okay, and then on this side is a glow. It's a nude glow. So let's see what nude glow looks like. So that's what nude glow looks like. Let's just start like stamping this on the skin. Okay, that's not bad, you guys. I would love this on those days where I'm not wearing much makeup and I just want a little bit of color on my skin. That would be like the perfect product for that. Okay, that's pretty. And it doesn't feel like I put a lot on. It's kind of got a little bit of it's a waxy type formula, but it blends out nicely, and I hardly even had to blend. As you could see, just added a little bit of life to the face. So I'm gonna go over it right here, like maybe on this part with the whole glow part of it. I don't know that I would use this on a daily basis. You know, there's days where I will throw like the Hollywood Flawless filter on, and then I will throw on like maybe in my Eborian cream, you know, like a CC cream or something, and wear that as makeup. And this would be the perfect product for that because you can kind of tap it on and blend it out, and it's undetectable on the skin, but it gives the life back to the face. So I think that's what I like about this product, and I'm going to continue to use this But man, I like that. That's pretty. Okay, so this is a liquid highlighter. This is in the shade Celestial. Okay, so you have to take the little tabby off. There's a little like tab thing on it, okay? But there's also this. I don't know if you can see that down inside there, but I can't unscrew that lid. Like I can't get this to unscrew. Oh, I finally got it. It's just really tight. Okay, so this is kind of a glow stick. So you have the stick kind of up in the top of the lid, which was really hard to get it off. And then you have this like lotion type. So that's what those two look like. It's not super pigmented, just know that. I'm gonna take a little bit of this, just a tiny bit, rub it in between my fingers, and I'm just gonna tap right here on the high points of my cheek. I think this is probably a very light highlighter. It's very toned down. The only thing I don't like is that it's hard to get this cap off without taking off the entire cap. So as you twist, the whole thing wants to come off. So you basically have to remove this lid to get into this product. I don't like that. I understand that they're all about being travel friendly and being like a 2-for-1 type thing, and I get that. But that packaging has a little bit of a flaw. It's not very user-friendly. So I'm just kind of placing this all over, and then I'm gonna just kind of tap it out. This isn't bad, but it's not my favorite. So far, this is probably the product that I like the least out of the things that I've tried today. Okay, now they do have a Glow Getter Mist. So this is a lavender oil. It's kind of a hydrates, nourishes, and refreshes the face. I can't get it to spray, so it's kind of dripping out from like the cap, but it's not coming up into the spritzer. I can't get it to come out. I've been here doing this for like 5 minutes. Okay, so this is a bust, which was kind of a bummer because that's the product I was the most excited to use. Love my Tatcha Dewy Skin Mist so much that I do have an extra bottle that I could probably put this in. Total bummer. Epic fail. So for eye products, I have 2 products here that I'm super excited about. There is this Wanderlust Fever palette. It is a eye and face palette. I already used the like stick blush, but I am never mad at putting more blush on, okay? I hate the fingerprints, Hourglass, and this one. Like there's so many new products out that have all these fingerprints, and I'm like, stop it. So this is what the palette looks like. It is gorgeous, and I love rose gold. I'm all about a rose gold, and you guys, this is totally up my alley. It is one of those palettes that's for that everyday girl that just needs something that's just got those everyday shades that are not overwhelming, very beautiful on the eye. This is beautiful. So the thing that I noticed the most when I was swatching these shadows is the shimmer shades are extremely creamy. They're not chunky at all. They're very creamy and very smooth. So that's kind of the formula that I prefer in an eyeshadow. You know, you got your blush, a highlighter, and then you have some shimmers right here, which are super pretty. And lately, I've been all about the shimmers in the crease. So I'm very excited to put some shimmers in this crease today. Let's go ahead and try the highlighter, which is right up here. I'm going to take my tapered highlighter brush. This is the F35. And I'm going to go up in that highlighter, and I'm going to sweep it. Ooh. You know, Wonder Beauty is all about being super duper travel friendly. This is a nice small but travel friendly palette. I like that highlighter. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I want to put on the blush. The blush, it's shimmery. Screw it. I'm going to do it for you guys. I'm just going to do it. This is not a blush that I would put on. This blush is super shimmery. And I don't put on super shimmery blushes, okay? I don't do it. But for the sake of the video and for you guys, I'm gonna do it. So I'm gonna take my E4 and I'm gonna go down into that little shade, tap it off. Oh, it's pigmented. She's pigmented, peeps. She's pigmented. Oh my gosh. Okay. I gotta tap that out because it's super pigmented. It's very pretty on the face, isn't it? Like, I didn't think I was gonna like it, but I kind of like it. I kind of do, which is weird. I didn't think I was gonna like it, but I like it. I think it's a pretty shade. The other thing that I want to show you guys is they also sent me, this is their Exquisite Eye Liquid Shadow, and this is in the shade Champagne. Ooh, and that is so creamy. Oh my gosh, that is gorgeous. Look how pretty that is. Wow, and it dries quick and it blends beautifully. Wow, okay. I'm kind of excited to try this. I'm gonna use the only matte shade in the palette and I'm gonna set down my concealer. Now that shade doesn't really have a lot of pigment in it. I'm gonna use just this palette. I would have liked to have seen like a light medium brown matte shade in this palette. I think that would have been like the perfect palette. Maybe make it like one teeny bit bigger and make one more shadow right here. It would have been perfect, but we're gonna make it work. I am going to take my Morphe M506 and I am going to go into this shade right here. It's the middle shade in the palette and I'm gonna throw that in the crease. Okay, right away I will say the formula blends out super fast and very easy. It blends out so easy and so pretty, and I'm not getting any fallout. I'm gonna go into this brown shade. It's kind of a coppery brown, and I'm gonna stick this kind of right here in the crease. It's a really pretty kind of coppery shade, but it also has a little bit of a bronze to it. I'm gonna go into that coral shade. I'm just gonna add just a little bit of that like corally rose gold shade right over here. I want to kind of pull the blush because I have it on my cheek, so I kind of want to pull that shade and like pull it together. I think I'm gonna first go in with this shade on my lid. I'm gonna use my felt tip applicator. Ooh, that's pretty. It's super pretty, you guys. That's such a pretty shade. I think I'm gonna go over top of it with liquid. Let's do it. Ooh, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Ah, this is so pretty. See the difference that that made? It's so pretty, you guys. I love this shade. I gotta order more of these. These are gorgeous. Now, I love, love, love the Stila Glitter and Glow liquid eyeshadows. They are my favorite formula. I would say the difference between the Stila and the Wander Beauty liquid eyeshadows is this one's creamier and this one is a little bit more of an eyeshadow look. The ones from Stila, they are like super glittery. I mean, they are like, you just put like glitter all over your eye, but it's a controlled glitter. So I think that's why Stila was so revolutionary when they brought these out, is that we all loved that glitter eye, but we hated the mess. Stila made a formula where they gave you that option to have that beautiful glittery eye without the mess. So that is like, I really love Stila for that. I'm really impressed with the way that that went on, and it's not super thick and it blends out really easy on the eye. I like this formula and it gives you that shimmery look without the glitter. So for those of you guys that want that shimmery look instead of the glitter look, this is a nice option for that. For the lower lash line, I am going to take this end of the brush and I'm going to go into this shade right here. I just used Charlotte Tilbury's quad palettes, these little 4 quad palettes, and I loved the look I created with this palette, but it made a shimmery mess and I ended up having to fix my, concealer and stuff. I don't have to fix anything and I like the way this looks. So they sent me some mascara, which I already have, so I'm gonna keep this and throw this in a giveaway because I have this one already. So when I first got this, I got this in I think it was a BoxyCharm, I want to say. I didn't like it when I first used it. I was like, oh, this is just not good mascara. And I never picked it up again. When I reviewed this foundation, I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll try the mascara because I loved the foundation so much. I thought, well, maybe I'll try the mascara. And I love the mascara now, which is crazy. It's like I needed to wait for it to be like 2 months old to love it. And that's exactly what's happened. I don't know. I can't remember what box we got this in. I will put it down here at the screen so that you guys know. It's crazy how it is that type of mascara that needs to age to be great. But I've also had, you know, one of my friends here on YouTube, she commented and said that it dried out on her. So, and that's kind of a bummer. I don't know if it's going to dry out quickly. Mine's still great, but this mascara works perfectly when it's a little bit on, you know, it's aged a little bit. Now I'm just going to go ahead and throw on this mascara, and that I have, you know, thinner eyelashes. I need a mascara to really perform, and I typically don't like a bigger brush, but this one's not bad. It's a little bit bigger than I prefer, but it's not bad. I like how I'm able to layer the mascara without it getting like super clumpy and like thick and crunchy. You know how sometimes as you continue to layer your mascara, it will get a little bit like thick and crunchy. I also like how it stays put all day. I don't get the raccoon eyes. It doesn't bleed on my lower like part of here. I like it. Is anybody else addicted to 90 Day Fiancé like I am? Oh, it's so addicting. Woo. I went ahead and threw on my House of Lashes in the style Iconic Lights, my favorite. All right, so they sent me 3 lippies, which I'm so appreciative of. So there's this one that's called the Beach Balm, and so it's kind of a lip balm, like a colored lip balm, and I got the shade Dulce. I like that. That's what that shade is. It feels just very hydrating. The other one that they gave me is called a Lipsetter. It is a crayon duo. So it basically has the lip pencil and the lip product in one, which is awesome. This is in the shade Bahama Breeze. So I'm going to go ahead and line my lips, and then I'm going to go ahead and apply the product on this side. This color is really pretty. It's a little too light for this look, but it's really pretty. I like it a lot. I think it's really pretty. So the next color we have is Nolita Nude. So let's go ahead and throw this on. So that's what that shade looks like. This is kind of just like that nude lip. Let me say about the formula. The formula, when you first put it on, you're like, oh, I'm not going to like that. And I didn't. But once you kind of rub your lips together, it kind of gets rid of the chalky feeling. Lip products like this, especially if they're a little bit on the satin, like creamy side, they need to have a little bit of that chalky feeling to keep it on. This is very comfortable, lightweight, and I like the shade of this one. I like this. I like these. These are nice. Let's go ahead and put this on. This is the Beach Balm. Now that's super duper hydrating and feels really, really good. Yeah, I like it. I like that shade. And I like the formula. I do. I like the way it feels. Okay, let's go through all the products that I used today, just so that I can give you guys my final thoughts on the products. I really like these. These are some of my favorite masks, and for those of you guys that travel a lot, throw this in your bag. Stick these on your eye. You know how you get like really puffy and like weird when you're in an airplane? These will be a lifesaver for you. I love these. I cannot have too many of these. These are one of my favorite eye masks, and I've tried a lot of brands. I'm really excited to try these. So I can't speak about, you know, the hydrating mask. I can't speak about the peel-off mask, but I will definitely let you guys know in an upcoming video how I feel about those. Now, as far as the face oil, I really can't say, you guys. This kind of product, you got to use it for a while, but I will continue to use this, and I will let you guys know in an upcoming video. But it's just one of those products that you can't just say after using it one day whether you like it or not. That's just really unrealistic. As far as the foundation though, as you guys know, I have a full review on this. This is a really nice foundation. I do think it is specifically designed for certain skin types, so make sure that you watch that video to hear my full opinion on this foundation. The concealer works. It's just not my favorite. I have other concealers that work better for my under eyes and for my under eye situation, but it is a decent concealer. It's not one that I hate. Like, I have concealers that I absolutely will not even wear. This one is not that way. In a pinch, this is not bad, and I totally make this work. I like it. I just don't love it. It's not my favorite. I can't give you guys my opinion on this powder foundation because I don't use a powder foundation, and it's just something that I don't use and I'm not an expert on. But I will say this is a oil-free, sheer to full, buildable coverage with skin conditioning benefits. So that's what it says on here. Moving on to this little stick, I'm really impressed with. The thing that I like about this one compared to some of the other stick blushes that I've used is that it blends very easy. It's not too creamy, but it's not too stiff. It like really moves on the skin nice, and kind of you can place it where you want it, but it doesn't look like you have a lot on your face. This is a nice product. I'm really impressed with it. If you guys like a stick blush, you might really like this one because this is really nice. This is the Catch the Light highlighter and Glowtion. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this. I just don't like the packaging. I feel like there's other products out there that work better. I don't like that you have to take off this entire lid to get into this piece. I don't like that. This is hard to use. So this, I would say, is a total pass for me. Yeah, the mist, I can't tell you if I like the mist or not because my spritzer won't work. It doesn't work. So anyways, I'm definitely going to put this in another bottle. I'm going to use it and see if I like it, and I will let you guys know in a later video how I feel about that. The palette is probably my favorite thing that I used today. It is missing like that matte brown shade, but in a pinch you could totally make your bronzer work. Like if you're on vacation and you need, you want to use this but you need that matte brown, totally put your bronzer in your crease. But I love this palette. This is a beautiful, like, everyday easy palette, and I typically don't like the whole highlighter and blush kind of in the palette situation. It's not my favorite setup, but there's something that I really like about this palette. I love their formula and their shimmer shades. It is very high quality and they're easy to blend. Created just this beautiful eye look that has that shimmer in the crease. Very easy. It took me like 5 minutes to create it. Super easy. This is a nice palette. I like this palette. So this is what the palette looks like swatched. I did the matte, I did the light shade, but you really can't see it. I think those shades are so beautiful. They're just that everyday rosy, peachy brown, pinky tones, and I really like these shades. They're very, very pretty. And I really like the liquid eyeshadow. I'm going to buy more shades of this, but it blends so easy and it's a really nice formula. I'm really impressed with the formula on this. As I said earlier, I love the mascara. The mascara is good. It is a product that needs to age like a month or two to be really good, but I do like the mascara, but just know that going into it. But for those of you guys that got it in your BoxyCharm and you didn't like it, pull it back out and see if you like it. I'm really curious to see if you guys do. As far as the lip products, I like the lip products. Bahama Breeze wasn't my favorite shade, but I do think it would be good with wearing something different. It just didn't look right with the way that I was wearing my face and what I have on right now. I love the idea of this, like having, one on one end and one on the other. Now, who's to say how long this product lasts because of that? That's how long the pencil is, and this is how long the lip product is. So I like having it in 2-in-1. I do. I like the packaging on these. These are pretty amazing. And the formula, even this lip balm, like I've had it on for like 20-30 minutes now and I like it. It's staying on. I'm going to continue to wear these. I really am surprised by these. These are really nice. I love this sponge. Love, love, love this sponge. So that is what I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed this full face of Wander Beauty. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. I want to thank Wander Beauty one more time for sending me all these goodies. I'm very, very appreciative. And I don't receive a lot of PR, and when I do, I'm very grateful. So thank you guys for sending this package to me. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and I hope you guys have a fantastic day filled with love, happiness, and joy. I love you guys so much. Bye.